It's 4 o'clock in Greene County, where a burn ban was just issued by the county and where there's breaking news right now. A fire has gotten out of control and it's moved into several residential areas and forced some changes as children being taken home from school in the afternoon. More details on that next. Plus, some vandals targeted the Girl Scouts in Jonesboro. Why did they do that? And what kind of damage did they do? We'll talk about it coming up. A child found wandering near the road yesterday. What happened with that? Plus, Crimestoppers. The possibility for rain, which we really need today, all the burn bans, and why HBO is covering meth in Arkansas. It's all next on NEA Report. Here we go.
This is breaking news on NEA Report. Now, Stan Morris reporting.
We begin tonight with breaking news as Paragould and Greene County dealing with an out-of-control field fire. And some of the photos are absolutely incredible from the scene. We're actually going to show you some of those right now. Thanks, everybody, for joining us tonight. We're thinking right now of all of our friends and neighbors in Greene County as they're dealing with what has been an out-of-control field fire this afternoon that forced some buses to change their routes and forced the evacuation of at least a few residents. One of the people that had to rush to the scene to evacuate a relative of his is Ricky Betts, who we were able to get these photos courtesy of. You could actually see flames at a residential area, smoke covering the roads and covering the sky. And for many in that entire area, they're watching with great angst and worry. The Red Cross is reported to have been on the scene as some homes have been evacuated, hopefully just as a precaution, but there's also been some reports that the fire has spread to some structures, and fire crews are working to keep that from happening. We do have a very, very precarious situation in the sense of weather across the area. It's very conducive to these field fires breaking out. Most counties across northeast Arkansas are looking at a burn ban, really all across Arkansas, and the ones that aren't might just want to go ahead and arbitrarily put themselves under one. But the good news is there could be some moisture on the way. We'll talk about that coming up in the forecast, and we'll show you the exact maps of those burn bans on the way on NEA Report. Do want to let you know, however, we are looking at breaking news. A burn ban was just issued for Craighead County as we went on the air at 3:59. So heads up on that. Also a burn ban in effect for Greene County. We'll have more on that in just a moment. It's a sad state of affairs when the Girl Scouts offices are targeted for criminal activity by vandals, but that's exactly what happened over the Thanksgiving break in Jonesboro. We're just now learning about it today. The details, it happened sometime between November 22nd and November 27th over the Thanksgiving break, but it wasn't discovered until Monday morning. Plants were burned, lights broken, flowers stopped. They had actually uprooted some of the flower bed there, and rocks were thrown about as well. A water hose was even dragged around the front of the building, indicating that they may have, after setting the plants on fire, doused them to put them out. But they don't know, the people there at the scene don't know who did this, and they're hoping that maybe you have information that can help. If you do, call Crimestoppers with any information, 870-935-STOP. That's 870-935-7867. You can leave tips anonymously. You can also earn cash for those tips. Well, a concerning situation we also found out about today that happened on Monday morning. It was about 11 a.m. in Jonesboro, Monday, whenever Jonesboro police were called to find out about a 6-year-old wandering around the sidewalk with no parents around crying. This was a young boy, a 6-year-old, like I mentioned, that was found by a neighbor or a nearby witness. The child was thankfully kept company until police arrived. It was in the area of Farrell and Heather Ridge in Jonesboro. The child pointed to his home, and he said he woke up with mom and dad gone, so he decided to go looking for him. The officer spoke with the father of the boy after learning where he worked. The father said he had left for work. It took the child's older brother to school, thinking the mother, who was still asleep at this time, would take the 6-year-old and his younger brother to a babysitter. But somehow the mother thought the 6-year-old was in school, left him at home alone when she took the other child to a babysitter. Scary situation for the kid. No charges were filed by Jonesboro Police Department. However, DCFS, the Department of Child and Family Services, came to the location to investigate. The case was turned over to them for more follow-up. In tonight's Crimestoppers segment, Crimestoppers County Sheriff's Department is asking for your help in locating and identifying, for that matter, the identity of two men who are believed responsible for an aggravated robbery. Let's show you the pictures that we have here in tonight's segment. These two men are wanted for questioning in an incident that happened on Sunday, November 19th by the Crimestoppers County Sheriff's Department. They're asking for help in locating these two men. I know the guy in the back is a little difficult to see, but we'll have a closer photo of him here in a moment, as well as a closer photo of the gentleman on the right. These two entered the shop in question under the guise of wanting to purchase a vehicle, the Sheriff's Department said in a post on their website, but after taking a look around, they took out their pistols and they're said to have assaulted the owner of the shop. They were able to make away with $500 in cash, and the Sheriff's Department has asked to help get these guys off the streets. The first suspect, who's the gentleman there, you can see him on the bottom, but we'll take a little bit of a closer shot here right now, actually, so you can see him a little bit better. First gentleman is believed to be Hispanic or light-skinned African-American. He was wearing a dark jacket, work style, black, gray, and white banded stocking cap, dark pants, black boots and shoes, and orange work gloves. You can kind of see the gloves actually on his hands right there. That's the first gentleman. The second gentleman, who you can see on the right, that's a newer photo we have. He's a black male and is wearing a light gray hooded outfit, or a hood. Actually, just a light gray hood is what it seems to be. A dark hoodie with that, jeans, and work boots. He's said to have a mustache and goatee. They were last seen driving a late model silver gray Dodge pickup, and they are considered armed and dangerous, so please do not approach. If you know who these two men are, if you have any idea who they may be, or if you have any idea of anything involved in this case which could help authorities, call Crimestoppers at 870-935-STOP. If you want, you could actually call the Crimestoppers County Sheriff's Office investigator that's working this case directly as well. It's Sergeant Ron Richardson. I spoke to him this morning. Very nice man. He's ready to help. 870-333-5815. You can also email your tip to info@craigheadso.org. Easiest way to do it, though, is to call Crimestoppers. 935-STOP. Well, there are a whole lot of burn bans across northeast Arkansas right now, and we're going to get to those here in just a few. But first up, we want to tell you that there are a few possibilities for rain over the next 48 hours, which is great news. Here it is in the New Wave Wireless weather forecast, home of the $49 iPhone screen repair. For tonight, clouds will begin to increase after our sunny day today, and the low will drop down to about 46. Winds 10 miles per hour, becoming light after midnight. Tomorrow, the chance for rain is slight. It's about a 20% chance after 1 p.m. That's why we've got that tiny cloud there. Otherwise, partly sunny, the high near 65. Another great day outside for the most part. I mean, it just felt amazing today. For Wednesday night, a 30% chance of showers mainly after 7 p.m. and then mostly cloudy skies. Otherwise, that low down to 51. And for Thursday, more of a chance of rain, but still not a very big one. It's about a 30% chance of showers before 7 a.m. That's why there are just a few raindrops there. And then otherwise, mostly cloudy. It looks like the high will be near 63. West winds becoming north in the afternoon, about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Thursday night, partly cloudy, the low 38. Friday, we're seeing no more rain chances from there forward for at least a little bit. With mostly sunny skies, the high goes down a little bit more to 55 degrees, 38 for the low Friday night. For Saturday, 61 for the high, with mostly sunny skies, mostly clear Saturday night, and then you may see a few showers start to roll in by Sunday night, which that's good, especially with all these burn bans we're talking about, which we're going to get to in just a few. We brought you breaking news this afternoon, a wreck that happened over by Nestle. It was actually a little bit of a development that happened shortly after we left our broadcast. We wanted to let you know that a helicopter had been called to the scene of this accident that happened between a semi-truck and a van that crashed into each other by Nestle Way. We don't know the condition of those involved. Obviously, the chopper being called would indicate it could be a much more severe crash than we had hoped, but nonetheless, we may never receive an update on this as far as medical conditions go. Hope is that we won't, as that would indicate somebody recovered. But we will keep following that story and bring it to you as more develops. After the break, we're going to be talking about these burn bans. You got to know about these. It's some crazy stuff, and it's caused some serious worry already in a county here in northeast Arkansas, in Greene County, just this afternoon. Also, what is HBO doing in Arkansas? It's about meth. The details are next.
Call Acme Pest Management and get a handle on the pests that may be moving to your neighborhood. Acme offers termite, pest, and mosquito control with year-round protection to keep your home or business pest-free. For termites, Acme utilizes Termidor, America's #1 termite defense product. We provide general pest control on varying schedules based on your pest problem and mosquito misting and larvicide services to give you back your yard. Rid your home of all pests. Call Acme Pest Management today for a free inspection and estimate.
We had a website that we had had for a number of years. It had become unwieldy to navigate. Ace One said, give me a little time and I'll come up with something and just see what you think about it. It blew us away. Ace One and his staff have given such close personal attention and outstanding customer service, just as if we were a $1 million company. I just can't say enough good things about them.
10 minutes after the hour. Thanks, everybody, for being with us as we're bringing you the very latest. This is breaking news that came in 1 minute before we launched the show today. A burn ban was just issued for Greene County. No open burning during the burn ban shall be allowed. Now, that tweet you're looking at right there is from Jonesboro E911, but we did get that actually confirmed. Now, it's not just that Greene County was also just issued a burn ban, but as we mentioned, going into the show, Greene County also now under a burn ban as well. Of course, we'll show you the map here, but this map is now just a little bit outdated because you don't see Greene and Craighead counties in red. Pretend they're in red. As a matter of fact, you might want to pretend the whole state is in red in the sense of this, but yes, the burn ban's in effect for all, pretty much of the counties that you're looking at, almost all counties in northeast Arkansas, with just a couple of exceptions, and those counties are probably heavily considering that option. Fulton, Sharp, Lawrence, Randolph, Independence, Jackson, Poinsett, Cross counties, Craighead and Greene now as well, and Baxter County just a few moments ago too, all under burn bans right now. If you do have to burn something and you're not in a county with the burn ban, you might want to reconsider just based on what all has taken place in Paragould this afternoon. By the way, I've been following that situation as we're coming at you here live, and the reports on the scene, I'm not really seeing a whole lot more. The hope is that this has been somewhat contained, but they're still trying to figure out what exactly caused it. One report from KIT just a short time ago stated the fire chief said the fire was started in the middle of a field, believed it was man-made. We'll keep following that story and bring you the very latest. A special ceremony is planned for this Friday at Williams Baptist College, which we're going to have to soon get used to calling Williams Baptist University, by the way. The ceremony is for Belle Hall. It's a construction that's just recently finished, and the ribbon-cutting ceremony will actually be taking place, although it's already been housing students during the fall semester. It's a 43-bed women's residence, and it was made possible in part from a $500,000 gift from the Jim Tom Butler family of Harrisburg. Butler has been a member of the Williams Board of Trustees, and his family has supported the college for many decades. The name for Belle Hall comes from his wife, Connie Belle Butler, and her family. Members of the family will be present for the dedication ceremony, set to begin at about 11:15 a.m. in front of Belle Hall, which is located south of Nicholas Hall on Fulbright Avenue. The public's invited to the dedication. It's a $2.3 million project that's been completed by Clark General Contractors of Walnut Ridge and Brackett, Krennerich and Associates Architects of Jonesboro, who designed the building. Well, there's a new special from HBO that's actually available now, and we're hearing a whole lot about it. It targets the meth epidemic that Arkansans face, and if you didn't know, it's one of the biggest problems in this state. In fact, just to illustrate an idea of how bad it is in northeast Arkansas alone, every day I get so many police reports just based on meth arrests from different jurisdictions in northeast Arkansas. NEA report could employ a full-time reporter who probably still couldn't get through all of the daily reports for arrest for meth. Take a look at this trailer. It actually is a preview of the new documentary that's available on HBO now.
Nine out of 10 people around here are meth heads. It's that bad.
the amounts of methamphetamine the cartels are bringing to rural Arkansas. It's just unreal.
The methamphetamine tested positive.
She said to tell you that she loves you. Tell Dad he needs to make better choices.
Very few people are able to beat that addiction.
Today is phase 2 of Operation Ice Storm. 3, 6, 1! 1, 2, 3, 1!
That documentary is available on HBO now. We've heard from several people that have watched it that it is very compelling to watch. So some breaking news just coming in. A judge has ruled in favor of the White House in a battle over the leadership of the federal financial watchdog group. It seems like every single day there's some type of federal judge ruling over some decision or some other coming from the executive branch. This one actually in favor of the Trump administration. So there you go. We also wanted to let you know earlier today that North Korea had fired off a ballistic missile. I'm going to go through here and just get a sense of this because we actually got the report. There it is. The North Korean ICBM had traveled for about 50 minutes and about 1,000 kilometers, forgive me, before splashing down in the Sea of Japan. Significant because it was the first launch of its sort in several months. The North Korean leader has been quiet for a while, and the hope had been that maybe he had settled down and perhaps we were getting ready to enter a more quiet phase involving peace. And they launch a missile today. So there's that. There's been some comment about that, but we don't really know exactly what the White House's response to that just yet is. Still, we're going to be following that situation very closely. Speaking of something we're following very closely, these burn bans across northeast Arkansas. What you're looking at now is a map that's old. It was brand new at the beginning of this broadcast, and now, I mean, it's obsolete. But all the counties you see in red are under a burn ban, and Craighead and Greene County too. Both Craighead and Greene counties have had a burn ban issued, and so as of right now, if you live in Jonesboro, if you live in Paragould, no burning. As a matter of fact, if you live in any of northeast Arkansas, you might just want to reconsider if you do have any kind of burning or situation like that, just based on the risk that has taken place. These burn bans are issued generally by local county governments, and then they're passed along to the Arkansas Forestry Commission. It does appear most counties in northeast Arkansas have gone ahead and erred on the side of caution to issue that. So as we did mention, though, there is a burn ban in effect, although it wasn't on that screen just there. There is a burn ban in effect for Craighead County right now. You're looking at that tweet from Jonesboro E911 dispatch that came in just a very short time ago. Also, a burn ban has been issued for Greene County as well. The source of this afternoon's really just wild field fire that got out of control. Absolutely incredible stuff that's going on there. If you have news, if you have photos from the scene, we would like to see it. Please send it to us through our Facebook page. You can send it to us. You can also send it to us on news@neareport.com if you want to send us an email. That's news@neareport.com. Feel free to send that over, and we'd be happy to use some of your material. Okay, so let's go through some of the holiday events. We've been promising you every night that we're going to tell you what's going on for the holidays. That way, if we miss an event, we'll get you the next day, and you can call us. Well, you can't call us, but you can call us if you have my number. But you can email us and give us your event, or you can just send it to the page, whatnot. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of this stuff, the holiday stuff. First up, trash schedule, because I saw a ton of people were missing this. Just FYI, one day to look at is on there for for tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday collection taking place in Jonesboro. Just want people to know that. Maybe keep those garbage cans from getting a little too full. The First Community Bank Wonderland Rink is open through December 31st, and Winter Wonderland is just about to open. Opens November 30th. The hours are on the screen. You can also check out the City of Jonesboro's page if you want to find out more about that. Those are all downtown. Lots of fun. Walnut Ridge's Christmas Parade coming up Tuesday, December the 5th. You better get the application in if you want it by December the 1st if you want to be a part of that. The Imboden Christmas Parade is happening Sunday, December the 3rd. Parade lineup begins at 2 p.m. The lineup is 2 p.m. The parade is 3 p.m. In Black Rock, Christmas Fun is going to take place, with Saturday, December 9th being an event for the fire department's Santa Run. At 2 p.m. that day, a Christmas parade will happen, and then old Santa Claus is going to meet with everybody in the gymnasium afterwards. So we did want to bring you one more look at the final forecast here, as a lot of people are going to be interested in these rain chances. Let's take a look at it from New Wave Wireless. It's not much of a chance for rain tonight, but as we get into tomorrow, especially after 1 p.m., we do have a 20% chance of a few showers, much needed. Tonight's low 46, tomorrow's high 65, partly sunny when it ain't, the little shower thing, and it's probably not going to be doing that much. But tomorrow night, mainly after 7 p.m., a 30% chance of showers, otherwise mostly cloudy, the low around 51. On Thursday, 30% chance of some showers before 7 a.m., and it looks like mostly cloudy with the high near 63. But hopefully some of these shower chances will give us an opportunity to lessen the degree that we're looking at of, risk from these field fires and these forest fires and whatnot. The latest report indicating that the fire this afternoon in Greene County was believed to have possibly been intentionally set. Absolutely ridiculous, especially when you consider all of the grief that many are having to deal with in dealing with that there. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on the show today. We appreciate it. We invite you to like us if you haven't already on Facebook. Share the stories, share NEA Reports newscast, and follow us on Twitter. Okay, you get it. The social media stuff, right? Just connect with us on it all. We upload the show every day on YouTube, so if you miss a little bit of it, you can always check it out on demand there and watch us after the fact here. And we're live with breaking news all the time. We'll be back tomorrow at 4 o'clock p.m. with more news. Hopefully it'll be a less eventful day tomorrow, but we're here no matter what on NEA Report. Thanks a lot, everybody. Y'all have a good one, okay?